Good morning, motherfucker. All right. All right. Well, how are we this morning? Oh, folks, can you hear me? Oh, I hope you can. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. I am, in fact, the one, the only Doug Rice. 6 a.m. ready. Yesterday, I was not feeling well. Shit, I don't know what the hell was going on there, folks. It was coming up on the time to do what I got to do, and I just started not feeling well. And I want to give you guys the best. Oop, let me get some lighting. There we go. See, I want to give you guys the best. I do know what I'm doing. No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. So let me get and make sure chat is live. I hope it is. It should be. I think I may be getting this shit down. I think I may be having a handle on this stuff, folks. I don't know. It's possible. How's everybody doing? I'll wait for everybody to get in. I know folks are doing what they're doing. I figure I wait. I'm on time today, and I know you didn't expect that, right? Let me go ahead and do this. Put this over here. Yeah, I'm trying to get the popping of the windows right for you. I don't know if I can. I think I can do it. I do believe. All right, so who's here? Who's not? Good morning, Trident. Don't worry about me. I'm just getting the twin. Listen, you can't set anything up until it begins. I didn't make the program. It says, okay, you start your stream. Then you got to find your fucking chat box. Then you got to move the chat box from one screen to the other. Then it's a thing. But for God's sake, I'm here. It's better than nothing. What else you got to do? It's Thursday morning. It's 6:03 on the 20th of January, 2022. You are a Hebrew in America. What? What you got someplace to go? Y'all got some business? Where? Let me tell you what's going on before you just tumble outside amongst all of those ready to surround your black asses. You need to stop. Now, I'm going to tell you, let me just get on the fucking go. This morning, I'm watching. Yes, coffee, backup coffee, emergency coffee is in the other room. Don't fuck with me, man. Okay? It's time to grab your Folgers, get a seat. Get your asses up! It's Thursday. And I'm trying to tell you something. I hope y'all are ready. How you doing? Thank you for supporting the Doug Rice Show. Listen, I'm excited only because listen, first, I almost thought I wasn't going to make it. I'm a little bit rushed. I got the heat on before because I got to turn it off, get a little better sound. And then suddenly it might even out in here. I got lights everywhere. I got all this stuff on. And I'm about 5-10 minutes into, getting what I'm doing. I'm like, man, I'm running late. I don't know if I'm going to find material because as every one of you knows why we're doing what we're doing. Well, let me tell you something. This morning I woke up and I perused the landscape of this god-awful place, and let me tell you something. It's time to get serious. No, I mean in a manner of being attentive and being, just your head has to be on a swivel that has been oiled and greased and ready, to do the twist thing. You know what swivels do, right? So I'm getting ready this morning. I'm thinking I might be late, but guess what? Not only am I not late, I have time. I'm looking up the articles and they're coming pop, 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 and they're just whipping my ass. And I'm listening to the news as I'm looking up the articles and I'm coming to a realization, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Hebrews. 6 a.m. Doug Rice Show. Sit back, relax, grab it. Let me tell you what I've observed. I want to tell you what I've observed. Okay. So this morning they're doing their, whatever they're nitpicking, pick apart of the boys' press conference. Joe showed he had some fucking stamina. Thanks, Joe. I'm glad you can stand up. You know, let me tell you something, folks. Let me get you. Joe had a press conference. Mr. Biden, president here in the United States, the 93 Crime Bill Joe had a press conference. He's now president. Everybody know that? Don't fuck with me today. Okay? Right? You know, right? At least I think that's the same dude, right? So called us predators and shit. Right? Jungles and all this kind of, you know, kicking it with Strom Thurmond, and you ain't old enough. You think that's Joe Biden, vice president to Obama. That's who you think it is. They said it yesterday on air, and I mean they said this. He has not changed. He has not changed. That man is not in any way any different than he was when he was friendly with Klansmen. I mean, he's had a lot of work done. I know that. He's had a lot of work done. You know, you can see it. He doesn't look like the same Joe Biden I remember. I'm 56. I remember the man. I remember him tearing up over the death of Strom Thurmond. Y'all better grab something and stop. So, Joe Biden stood up for 2 hours yesterday and did a press. Look, 2x4s, super glue, and duct tape work wonders. He stood there for 2 hours and talked. I'm glad he was able to do that. Well, shit, Obama used to play ball in the court over the White House. You showing him off? Are you showing Joe off? Oh, wow. Well, let me just tell you what they said. And this is what has me in this energy this morning. And this is it. You guys need to hear this. This is what they said about the man. And this is dangerous shit. This is interesting. They said people watched the press conference and what he expressed was weakness. And I guess he misstepped regarding what he might do if Russia decides to go into the Ukraine. I don't know if they go in. If they stick their toe in the water, we may not do anything. Some stupid shit just came out of his mouth, right? So they quickly corrected that. Oh, I watch everything, y'all. Oh, I'm going to tell you. But I don't just watch everything. I listen to what they're saying. And what we need to understand is these world leaders, what do you think, they live under a rock? Putin can turn to CNN, Fox. Putin can turn to he can turn to RT News. He owns it. He can turn to any channel and watch it. With that mouth, you think you don't understand perfect English? Putin understands perfect English, what's happening. And people don't even understand this. This dude was a member of the KGB's GRU unit, and his specialty was turning operatives, he had assets. He was an asset master. He could manipulate a motherfucker like nobody. That was Putin. And I want you to hear something else. I want you to listen, Hebrews. Putin got an attitude. You know Putin got an attitude, right? Right? Putin feels some kind of way about the United States, doesn't he? Now, it's not just tied into the fact that Mother Russia has gone down the tube. It has shown itself not to be a strong unit. You get it, right? Broken up in the 80s by Ronald Reagan. Vladimir Putin is not happy. I will tell you this, comrades. Do you understand? But let me tell you why he's not happy, and something I caught, maybe you didn't. There's a movie called The Hunt for Red October. I hope you all should watch this. It's very interesting. It's written by Tom Clancy, who himself is a former naval officer, I believe. He's written many, many books. Books that have turned into movies. Major movie. Major. Hunt for Red October. Clear and Present Danger. You know, Harrison Ford, a few other, just great movies. Harrison Ford, some of the Patriot games, okay? But The Hunt for Red October, Baldwin, and the boy that started, all the James Bond shit. He was in this movie, right? In that movie, as they're trying to get a submarine to the United States, a newly made submarine. Everybody watch this shit and listen the fuck carefully. As they're making a movie, they've got a scene where a political officer on the submarine has to be eliminated in order for Sean Connery to do the things that he needs to do. And they kill this guy horribly. He goes, ouch. The scene is wonderfully and masterfully made. I liked it. It is an interesting tidbit of information as this established and well-received movie shows a scene in killing a political officer on a submarine. In a major motion picture, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Hebrews, the name of that political officer was Putin. Now, at that time, Putin was still in the GRU. Putin was still in the game. And, you know, motherfuckers know shit. Motherfuckers see shit. Motherfuckers read shit. Signals are given. Messages are delivered. And golly, did you do that, motherfuckers? What? I mean, you knew who Putin was in the 80s and 90s. You knew. Everybody knew him. An up-and-coming rising star in the Politburo. You better understand Russian history before we get foots up our asses. I think you better hear me. So Putin watched, heard of, saw, was told about, or delivered the message that, hey, man, check this out. Did you hear what happened to you? What do you mean? Yeah, Sean Connery just killed you, dog. Let me show you the clip. You'll like this. Isn't it odd that there's a political officer on a submarine to protect Mother Russia, and they killed his ass, and his name was Putin? How you feel about that, Vladimir? Then I'll get back to you. We'll talk about it later. So now, fast forward just a few years. Vladimir Putin gets his ass, choked, his claws into Donald J. Trump and begins the long-term operative of putting his ass in play. And perhaps all for the sole purpose to get back at motherfuckers that put him in a movie and saw fit to kill him. Geez, man, I think it was in the first 20 minutes. I don't know. Food for thought. Good morning. That's true, by the way, guys. I'm not like bullshitting. That's an absolute truth. I thought that was interesting. Anyway, fuck what I'm thinking, right? I'm just Doug Rice, host of the Doug Rice Show, the one and only, on YouTube, live, right now. How you doing? Okay, it's 6:14 in the morning. That was a good opening. It's the 20th of January, 2021. I'm Doug Rice. This is the Doug Rice Show. Barring illness, we try to do this twice a day, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. If you feel inclined, please like, subscribe, and share. If you like the effort, for God's sakes, Detrina, the moderator here, has put in chat all the links that you need to show your support, and brothers and sisters Hebrews, please do so. Bam! That was a good opening. I like that one. That's in the can. You like that? Let's say good morning, shall we? All right. Good morning, folks. That was a good opening. I like that. I hit that. I think I nailed that one. Yeah, good morning. Tried it. Mac the Great. Good morning. Interesting about Putin. No, that's true. They named him Putin, and Sean Connery killed him, choked him, right? It was horrible, dog. Like, right? Like, and Putin, I can imagine Putin just looking at that going, oh, no, they didn't. Did you? They named him Putin. They named the dude, and they killed him. Oh, dog. Okay. Okay. I can see Putin now. Okay, motherfuckers. Okay. Anyway. Mac the Great. Tina. Good morning. Richard Miller. What up? It's Miller time. I don't drink, though. Who else? Blue Jen. Blue Jen. And who? Shalom. I don't want to lose anybody. I just did. It's so fast. Sorry, guys. I just got to take it slow here. Blue Jen. Wait. Try it in. Antoine. I'm missing people. Mitcher. Yeah, there we go. Bacon. Arthur Bacon. Kevin Bacon's distant cousin from another mother somewhere. You know, I know you a brother. Why don't you hit that dude up for some cash? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm 6 degrees of separation. I'm not trying to insult you. I just like your last name. And I like Kevin Bacon, so you know, he can dance. So he's got some melanin somewhere. I drifted. Antoine Anderson, Grand Rising. Already said good morning to you, Trident. Tina doing her job. Blue Jen, hello again. Kings and Queens of One Accord. I like that. I like that. I do. That's what we are. That's what we should be. Let me go slow on the chat line thingy. There we go. There's Rich again. How you doing? Hesse Kobe! How you doing? I don't know what that means. I don't know. Okay. Gunmetal Sage. Gunmetal Sage. Gunmetal Sage. What is Gunmetal Sage? Is it the color? It's a color. It's got to be a color. Gunmetal Sage. Or the name of a very, very unique rock band. Anything is possible. God! Just saying hello to everyone. Let's not get frisky, folks. Courtney Adams! How you doing? And Gunmetal again, Arthur Bacon. Tawana Richardson. Good morning. And that's everyone so far. Good morning, folks. How you doing? So that's the opening. I liked how I tied that in. I've been thinking about that for a long time, the whole. I mean, you know, isn't it odd, though, they named the dude Putin that got murdered on a major motion picture that will be seen all over the fucking world. Hunt for Red October was good, partner. That was a good film. That was a good movie. Solid effort. But they really named the guy Putin. And Tom Clancy was in the fucking know. So he knew. There's no mistaking it. This was not an accident. They're like, who are they going to kill? I don't know. Let's have them kill a guy. Who's somebody they would kill? They'd know. Putin, isn't he somebody that's in the GRU? Yeah, he is. Let's have Clancy kill him in the most horrible of ways and then, you know, think it's an accident and just, I don't know, store his body somewhere. Just disrespect him completely. But let's make sure the name Putin is used. You big dummies. I'm figuring. I'm speculating. What do you want? Oh, this coffee's good, man. Oh, hi. How you doing? Doug Rice. Welcome back. I'm sorry. Did we have a commercial? Thought we had a commercial, Tina? No? Commercial? Sorry. All right. You know the drill. This is an operation. We excise the caucasity. We do so by removing the grin from your fucking faces as you leave your domicile. Just a rather, unique way of saying don't smile once you leave your house. Just don't do that. And just see what happens. See how you are received. People gonna think something wrong with you. That's fucked up. I mean, isn't that odd? People gonna actually think you got a goddamn problem. If you put too much of the nondescript "you ain't invited in my face" all over your face, you may have authorities called on you. So try to gauge that usage carefully. Make sure that you have a no-nonsense but non-threatening vibe. Black news! That's what we look up. That's what keeps us on fucking point. That's what's on the agenda. That's what keeps us on our square. Let me tell you something. Fuck what they showing you. Fuck what they talking about. Let's see what's going on. All right, here we go. All right, I got to choose from here. I found some gems. You know, very interesting brother. I don't talk too much about him. Mr. Blow, Mr. Charles Blow. Very, very, very well-spoken in the best possible kind of way that we can speak. But he wrote something I thought was very interesting, and I'm hoping I can get to it because they don't look like it's an opinion piece. And it's very interesting. Let me show you what it says before they lock it again. For black voters, a flashback to the 1890s. Really? Wow. I mean, we're going back then, right? I mean, sad, depressing. There's Mr. Blow. and enraging to watch as the Senate refuses to defend voting rights, largely those of black and brown people. This Rue the Day moment is also a deja vu moment. As a country, we have been here before, and it ended in about 70 years of brutally effective suppression of black voters during the Jim Crow era. There was a democracy in America, a white one. African Americans and some other non white Americans simply weren't part of it. Well, folks, let me tell you, Mr. Blow, well written individual, I think an excellent writer. Dear God, the man is good. And and what else do we need to see and understand about our circumstances and condition in the United Snakes of America? And you know, to have the cream of the crop of our royal family express themselves so eloquently in such a manner, I believe, in an effort to get through to those who just don't see. Look, yeah, 1870s. Yeah, no progress. Mm-mm. Oh, and they talked about it today, just this morning. How they just blew the whole voting shit out the water. Did you actually think, on any marginal level, that they would cement in place the very apparatus which took power away from them, and in their minds momentarily, because they've set the stage to make sure the next election they will count the fucking votes? And I got to tell you again, folks, ladies, gentlemen, Hebrews, brothers, sisters, it's baked in. It's done. I don't really care what they do to try to punish whoever they try to punish. In November, when votes get counted and people get put in positions of power, all can be reversed, stopped, halted, excised, terminated. And at that point, once they settle in without a shot being fired, I believe they hope that's the case, then they will turn to their true objective. It seems it's an underlying objective that one or two of them expresses most expertly, especially when they decide to kill and announce their intent and hopeful reaction. And that, folks, is a race war. That's what they want. And let's just get honest with one another. It's not really a race war they want. No, they just want to eliminate Negroes. I know you sit here and you listen to me say that if they could and they thought no one would do anything to punish them, they would eliminate Negroes. That is a truism. That is an absolute. There is no mistaking that. I don't care where you stand. I don't give a damn what your political affiliation. I don't give a fuck. Every Hebrew, every Negro, every individual that is conscious of where they are knows that if they thought they could get away with eliminating Hebrews, and I mean black people in this country, the progeny of slaves, the memory they want so desperately to eliminate, they'd kill us all. And don't you fucking think of anything else, not a goddamn thing else, because that's the truth. And it's a truth we all sit here and live with as if it doesn't exist. It does exist. It's in their heart. And I'll say that openly. Anybody got anything else? Anybody what? I mean, what I'm doing, folks, is I'm not talking about the surface folks that we meet throughout the day, the polite and cordial individuals who say good morning. I'm not talking about the individuals who interact with us on a daily basis and think nothing of our color, our race, who we are. They don't care. But lying dormant within the psyche of so many, we see expressed through circumstances that just seem odd, is this proclivity toward hurting us. And now they want to eliminate the very history of our being here. And I'll say it all fucking day. That will never be the only thing they want to eliminate. That's right. I know, cheery day. I know, right? Thursday. I'm just trying to cheer you the fuck up. So, Mr. Blow, as much as I appreciate your article, and I do the observances of how absolutely no progress has been made, and we are living in a centuries-old system of caucasity. Thanks, we get it. If we would only fucking accept it and stop the empty gesture of appealing to their better fucking nature. Where the fuck is it? All right. Anyway, next! I know. 6:27, it's going to be a good Thursday show. I feel it in my bones. I just do. Doug Rice! That's who I am. That's what's going on here. What are you looking at? You're looking at me. You're looking at me, and hey, this is what I do. But remember yesterday we talked about the guy, the pastor, a very interesting young fellow, I must admit. Well, he has since apologized. Pastor Mike Todd apologizes for rubbing spit on churchgoers' face. Todd posted regrets for being disgusting, but the megachurch's pastor's viral moment continues to trend on social media. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Hebrews, in an effort to maintain the church-going practices of Negroes in this country. One went so far as to rub his saliva all over the faces of one of the patrons in an effort to, as I understand it, bless her. What madness possesses us? What is this? What are we doing? One of us is selling blood in shoes. Okay. See, and you wonder why I say we all just need to bring it in. Honestly, we just need to. There's no, we're not holding anything against any one of us. Not a single. We're all under the same influence of history, torment, torture. So it's, everything should be easily forgivable and pardonable. We all just need to bring it the fuck in. We need to examine what the fuck we're doing every day, at every moment. We need to understand how we got here plays a principal role in how we're acting now, also in how we're treated. But for God's sake, bring it in. Hebrews. All of you who associate yourselves with the transatlantic slave trade, bring it the fuck in. Please get the fuck from these people. They're killing us while just creating within us some caricature. And it just seems, isn't it odd? Now, go with me on this. The motherfuckers that are doing crazy ass shit, for some reason they're not found wrong and killed wrongfully. These aren't the people that they, put their knees on their neck for 9 minutes, choke them out. Those aren't the ones. They don't get the ones that clown us openly. The ones we just look at and wonder, what in God's name? No, they avoid those Negroes. Yes, the ones that are shocking, the ones that go about giving them what they want, their vision of us as they see it. Those are the ones they seem to allow to thrive. Isn't that odd? While those of us who sell, cigarettes on the side of the road, the fuck do you think you're doing? I mean, those of us who dare be stopped for a simple infraction, and of course find yourself faced with an individual standing on your hood, determined to put at least 100 how many shots into the vehicle? Or, I don't know, perhaps we might be mistakenly a student in a school somewhere and wind up rolled up in a mat with our organs missing. What the fuck else? Those are the ones that they find and destroy, not the ones that make us look like fools. Very interesting. Interesting how that works out, isn't it? Well, let's continue. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. I'm in rare form today, I believe you may agree. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button, and for God's sake, get that goddamn grin off your face. There's nothing funny. They think the shit's falling apart. Listen to me carefully, folks. The motherfuckers that we've at least counted on keeping the shit together. I mean, you know, while you kill, murder, maim, torment, you leave us no justice, give us absolutely nothing, you know, in even likelihood resembles reparations. I stop asking, please. But we at least can count on you to keep the circus running, right? And then you let a fucking clown run the circus. And he's now gathered a bunch of other fucking clowns. And they're all walking about the country, shaking their fucking fist at the air, big red noses on, so they're easily identifiable. And so many of us walk around like shit ain't happening. Well, let me tell you something. You better take a look at what they're saying about their own circumstances. It's almost like they're throwing in the towel. And if they're throwing in the towel, we need to bring it in. Everybody just needs to come on. Let's go. No. Let them start shooting, fighting, doing whatever the fuck they're going to do. Everybody, Hebrews just need to bring it the fuck in. Look, immigrants, you can do what the fuck you want. You're not Hebrews. You never claim to be, and you don't like us. Ouch! I know, right? That's right between the motherfucking eyes. I know, right? Right? Don't play no fucking games. No. Any that embrace the world and all it has to offer, I don't give a fuck who you are. Go on about your fucking business. But if you are a Hebrew, bring it in. Bring it the fuck in. We got pastors rubbing spit on people's faces. We need to regroup. All right, here we go. I'm still going. That's right. 6:34 in the morning. It's Doug Rice. I like the morning shows. The energy is a little bit better, you know. I'm up, I'm awake, pissed off usually. I don't know. It's just to watch this shit unfold. It's like I'm literally like listening to them go, yeah, he's projecting weakness. And other world leaders are watching. Biden is weak, he's weak. He's getting nothing done, he's failing. And these are the people that support him. So I'm just figuring Putin's watching, you know, Erdogan's watching. Z doesn't give a fuck. Honestly, Z doesn't give two damns about what we're doing. He ready to just turn on the harlot and rip her to pieces already. Let me tell you what Xi is doing. He's tapping his foot. He's getting a bit antsy. He's sick of this shit. And he's ready. And the United States is falling apart at the seams. What do you think's going to happen? All right, folks. Let's continue. I don't know. So, justice for Fenta. This is one I'll put in chat. So, I don't know, folks. I don't know. What the fuck, right? Any of you that don't get it, just get out. Any of you that don't get what I'm doing, just get the fuck on, man. Go back to watching WAP and shit. You know, Go watch a Medea movie or some shit like that. Go fucking laugh. Go do that. Now let's talk seriously for a moment, shall we? Justice for Fanta. Sharon Hill cops charged with 12 counts of manslaughter in shooting death of 8-year-old girl. Grand jury determined that officers fired 25 shots, injuring 3 and killing Belitli. Each was charged with 12 counts of manslaughter and reckless endangerment. Still grinning? I mean, you can all have a good time. But let's maintain focus. Let's not get too lost in the good goddamn times, let me tell you. There's something to be said for serious thought and serious conversation amongst Negroes. We're so quick to have a conversation with our oppressors. We're so quick to talk to them and so slow to talk to one another. Dear God, what the fuck are we doing? It's my thought process that they feel if we begin to discuss things amongst one another, the outcome and the conclusions that we eventually have may not be in agreement with their own, and that may not sit well with them. That's the reason they seem to be in every fucking one of our conversations. And when we invite them to leave, they try to stick. They want to talk it out. They want to be involved in the thought process of Negroes. I don't fucking think so. First, I know what they're going to say about what we think without input from them. The guidance that they give is always available, isn't it? You can stop one of these motherfuckers on the street. You can ask his opinion about black issues and they will have it. Isn't that odd? What does that tell you about who we are in this country? When so many uninvited and, unwelcome participants of conversations not theirs, they intrude on and offer their insight. But, if we just talk amongst ourselves and come to our own conclusions and keep what we say to ourselves. What if we did that? What if we started doing it? I can find some interesting shit to talk about, I will tell you that. And it's always the point in time when we invite others into our conversations that things seem to go haywire. Grand jury determined that officers fired 25 shots. Did you really? Well, I don't know. I could be crazy. Maybe it's me. When I suggest that Hebrews gather amongst and unto each other in await of the kingdom because God Almighty is certainly on the way. I don't know. That's not a bad message. When I tell Hebrews to reject this world, everything that involves the world, as it is of no benefit to us. When I tell Hebrews that we as a people, Hebrews set apart, have no business amongst the nations whatsoever. And so when I say bring it in, that is scriptural, biblical, appropriate. It's time we begin to think of ourselves as separate. What else are we, if not that? All right, so I like this. Here's the reason I like this. I like April Ryan, right? I didn't know that Griot, Griot, this is her deal. I guess she works at the Griot for the White House. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something about this. The reason this amazes me, she's covered 5 sitting presidents. There she is, okay? 5 sitting presidents, and she's still there. And Trump did everything to get rid of her. And she's still there. And that's pretty cool because one thing I tell you is she's a Hebrew. So she's had to thread the needle. I can't imagine what she has heard, said up there. Good. Can you listen to me? Every one of us in the presence of our oppressors has heard them have shit come out their fucking mouths that just shock the shit out of you. And you just, oh, what? Opinions about black people, assumptions about black, and they all got their opinions about us. Every fucking one of them. Don't act like they don't. They do. The reason I keep pointing that we are a unique people, and the fact that we are, is that you go out of the way to imitate, mimic us, take our culture and everything that they love about us, our swag, right? And then they mistake others who aren't us for us, right? We're separate. A very unique set of individuals, completely out of place in the world. And that will be corrected. That's what I am talking about. That's why I do this, because I am telling Hebrews that despite what you see, none of it has anything to do with us. Not one fucking thing. At the same time, and simultaneously, everything has to do with us. Yeah. Odd, isn't it? I know. Study up. Let's get back to it. 6:43. We're making good time. Everybody liking this shit? I am. You know what? I'm recording it. I might even play it back and look at it on the big screen. Who knows? No, I'm not going to do that. Stupid. All right. Next. Let's see what's going on. All right. Ava Ryan. Congratulations. I like you. This one. I just kind of saw this. All right. Check this one out, folks. Let's go with me on this one. I just want to show it to you. Okay. This is after last night's vote. What's next for voting rights? Nothing. 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 What's next? What the fuck are you, bring it in. See? You understand? We're like hamsters on a hamster wheel. We're sitting there running, right? And then we jump off the hamster wheel thinking that we're in a completely new environment, that we've made progress, that all is renewed and attitudes are changed. And as we look around, we recognize the same goddamn surroundings. And so, hopeful as we are, we jump back on the hamster wheel. And we jump off, look around, welcoming the new surroundings, only to find you're still in the same goddamn place you've been for 400 fucking years. That's where we are. So, what's next for voting rights? Nothing. You kidding me? Let me just say it. Just say it for you. Okay. You got about as good as you're ever going to get. And you will never get that close to running the country again. How's that feel? Now, if only they would just say that to us, right? And just say it. And I'd be like, you know what? Thank you for the refreshing honesty in letting us know where we stand. Bring it in. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So I thought that was funny. What the fuck you talking about, man? They just voted this shit down and they mean that shit. What are you kidding me? They're going to give you equal representation. There's not enough of them for that. That would mean the whole power dynamic would change and come out of their hands. And I mean, they're so afraid of what might happen in retaliation for all of the horrible shit they've done to people. What do you want to do? Do you want to put natives in control of this country? That'll scare the shit out of them, won't it? Doug Rice Show. That's me. Don't drop your phone. Yeah. So I just saw this. I hope I can. I hope I can refresh it so you can see the heading. The heading is pretty good. I hope I can see it. It says, probably not. I don't know. It says, let me see if I can get it for you before it says you can't say it. They make you they want you to order shit, which is ridiculous. But what it says is that a Florida woman survived an attack of a black bear. She had her dog with her. And it just in big old letters, she says, Florida woman on walk with her black dog survives an attack. Ma'am, let me explain something to you. You didn't survive the attack of a black bear. I mean, I looked up Black News and they said that it's a white woman who was attacked by a black bear. I'm sure she was scared. But you don't survive attacks by black bears. What happens is black bears decide they're not going to kill you. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, they run at like 40 miles an hour and they climb trees and they just swat your head off your shoulders. So no, ma'am, listen, you survived nothing. The bear lost interest. I thought that was cute. All right, and you know what? Never. Washington Post, you're desperate for money. Didn't Bezos own the Post? He should give the Post away for free. I don't even get this shit. You're desperate for money? You won't let people read shit unless they pay $4? Man, fuck you. You gotta be kidding. There's a workaround to that too, by the way, folks. Here's another refreshing tidbit of information I'm sure you'll find, The judge agrees with Anton Black's family that cops used excessive force before the teen's death. Oh, did the judge agree now? Well, thank you, Your Honor. Well, dear God, you're just wonderful, aren't you? Do you agree? Do you? What are you going to do? Exactly. What's going to happen to the cops who I'm most certain are on paid leave? But nothing? No, excessive force. Yeah, that's more likely how he did die. You wonder how they can expertly use excessive force in one circumstance, but seem to be able to control themselves expertly in another. It's almost like they lose control on the sight of certain individuals. Or, I don't know, maybe they just don't give a fuck. I've been trying to figure out what the fuck cops' problems is. I mean, they got a real attitude against black people. And what's interesting is there's just like no reason. It's more, there's just, I've seen them respond to incidents involving white folks and have the most disciplined, measured, patient response, where in that same circumstance, a Negro would have had his head blown off. So this is a conscious thing. So when a judge agrees that a cop has used excessive force, well, bravo, Your Honor. You're so fucking wonderful. All right. Yeah, I heard that. That's it. That's what I looked up. That's what I found. That's what I saw. That's what I see. That's what you got. That's what you get. Now, how do you feel? How do you feel about being black in America? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it a joy? I mean, it's almost like living that story where every so often one of us is sacrificed to satiate the appetite of monsters who walk amongst us. And I say, first, there's safety in numbers. Second, let's accept the fact that is and act accordingly. Let's understand that the circumstances that surround every Hebrew in this country worsen. That the madness that is being agitated within certain individuals will not abate. And I think until and unless we come to the understanding that that situation is exactly what the fuck it is, we're all in peril. You'll watch. Look at the news. They're telegraphing. They're letting folks know it's coming unglued. They're falling apart. The worst of them seems to have a stranglehold on the weakest of them. And Negroes need to steer clear of all of them. I'm Doug Rice. Welcome once again to the Doug Rice Show. Those of you that have joined in at 6:51 in the morning. This is what I do. Takes a lot out of me. No, it doesn't. But I enjoy doing it. And if you enjoy doing it, please feel free to like, subscribe, share. There are links that have been provided by the moderator, the trio. And I hope everybody, does what their heart moves them to do, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, hey, listen, it's satire, but it's serious as fuck. Okay? It's just just remember now, don't wear no Black Lives Matter shit on your fucking hats. Don't put that shit on your fucking, don't do that shit now. Okay? And whatever you do, I don't care what you do, where you are. If you have to be out there and about there, you got to leave the safety of your fucking house. If you got to go out, my God, you got to be gregarious and be out there. Just do yourself a favor. Get the fucking grin off your fucking face. Ain't nothing funny. Smile amongst your family and keep that gorgeous Hebrew royal energy to yourself. You kidding me? Look what they do to us. What are you talking about? Don't look away. Don't look away. That's what they want you to do. I mean, if you're a Hebrew and you're conscious of your history, they want you to look away. Now, if you're anyone else and maybe were victim of a Holocaust, naturally that's fair game. You can complain about that all day, as they call it. You know. And I'm one of those folks that says the quiet part out loud, but I'm talking to Hebrews. I'm not talking to anybody else. Let me close this show by telling everyone who sees it, I'm addressing Hebrews, the royal line, Judah, primarily. You understand? Royal House of David. Those of us identified with the transatlantic slave trade. Hebrews, you've forgotten who you are, and that is by design. We are now waking the fuck up, and they don't like that, which is why they want to attack wokeness, which is why they call critical race theory a threat to their children. Because the truth, my friends, is like a double-edged sword. Maybe. I don't know. Just remember who we are and how we got here. Remember who we are and how we got here. See, that's the threat. Knowledge, realization, but more than that, acceptance. That's what protects us, acceptance. Stop begging them to change. Stop begging for reparations. You'll never get it. Stop begging for the vote. What the fuck you voting for? You're a Hebrew. All right. Oh, that killed a little time. I can fill the time. Sure. All right, let's say goodbye. I'm going to go up the line. Here we go. And remember, I got to do this dumb crap. All right, Tina. Thank you for doing your job. Appreciate it. Thank you. For God's sake. Curtis Bailey, good morning. Queen Topia 9. I like that. Excessive force is the new word. Yeah, for murder. Exactly. And I mean, they just say, pardon me, after they kill us. So, sorry about that. Did you die? Whoops. My bad. Blue Jan! Good morning. All right. Gunmetal. Gonna say hello. Queen Topia said that. Chipu 601. That's how I can pronounce that. Curtis Bailey, good morning. D-Boss! Don't vote. Gunmetal Sage, Silver Letter Supporter. Thank you so much. I don't know what I'm going to do for Silver Letter Supporters, but I do send out PDFs, which are awesome. I got some PDFs, folks. I'm going to be, sharing. Only because don't trust books in the sense that they're all tracked. But PDFs without tracing, there's some stuff on PDFs that curl your toes. There's truth out there, folks. But thank you and welcome, silver level supporter, Tasha P. I see you. I just saw you up there. All right, let's keep going up. Tasha P. Hello, kings and queens. Good morning, Ronnie Mortis. How you doing? Curtis, I said hello. Courtney Adams, Kings, D-Boss, Gunmetal. I think I got everybody. Jerry Talbert, good morning. I caught you. Arthur Bacon, good morning. Tijuana Richardson, good morning. Gunmetal said that. Everybody. I think Richard got you. Okay, got everybody. All right, folks. It's Thursday. You guys be careful out there, okay? Don't call for help. Let me just say, don't call the authorities to you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't call for help. Just be as self-sufficient as humanly possible. Stick to yourself. Get that goddamn grin off your face. Watch what they're saying about their own circumstances. And if you are so inclined and can do so, remove yourself from that equation and see how it looks from up here. Just kind of look at what they're doing and go, that ain't got shit to do with us, right? I mean, we can just do that. We can like get in a group and go, you know what? This ain't got a damn thing to do with us. This ain't got shit to do with us. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. No eye, no close together. Now, y'all go on, man. We over here. No, we'll be over here. Everybody just come on over here. Now, y'all go ahead and work that out. We helped you with all the rest of them. This seems to be a thing involving you. We'll watch. That's my advice, because that's what's about to happen. Of course, now, if they actually control who counts the votes, not a shot will be fired, right? Yeah, all will be made right in their world. And then, after the dust settles, well, then we're really in trouble. All right, good morning, one and all. Thank you for tuning in to the Doug Rice Show. I'm going now. Bye. Go do something. You're still here. Okay, I gotta go.